Guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's player review. Hopefully you do enjoy this one as it is on the incredible looking team of the season, Riyad Mahrez, who I was a little bit surprised actually got into the team of the season, even though I feel like he did deserve it. I thought that EA were going to get rid of him so that they could put in a Dharma Traore and players like that, who actually did make it in, but thankfully didn't bump Riyad out. So I have absolutely loved his cards throughout this year, and you can probably tell why if you've watched my other reviews. I really get along with small, agile players that have amazing dribbling and good skill moves, and if you look at his stats that you can see on the screen right here, he fits that meta perfectly. So we're going to jump into a review today. If you do enjoy it, please do make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below, and I know that a chunk of you that watch these reviews are not subscribed, so if you want to see more of them, please do hit that subscribe button. And if you have any suggestions for other Team of the Season players that you would like to see, let me know who they are in the comment section down below. Now, Riyad has the finesse shot trait and the flair trait, which means that he is a little bit of fun. This is a team that we're going to be using him in. He is going to start at right wing. However, we are obviously in 2020, we play foot champs. We don't keep our starting formation, so he's going to be moving into the cam position, central cam position in 4-2-3-1. And now let's just get into some gameplay and tell you all about Riyad Mahrez team of the season. So first things first, again, if you're brand new to these reviews, we do a mini overview, and this is just a tiny little segment to show you what you can expect from Riyad Mahrez in general before we deep dive into his stats. So how would I sum him up? Well, I think his stats pretty much speak for themselves. He's very, very quick. He's got great shooting stats, especially his shot power. His passing is very, very good. He will spray through balls across the entire pitch, and he can play a playmaker. And he has incredible dribbling, combined with 99 stamina. So he can play at the wing, he can play cam, he can play up front. And if you're someone that gets along with tight dribblers on this game, you're going to absolutely love this card. Let's get into the deep dive. So first things first, his pace. Now, he's obviously very, very quick, as you can tell by his stats, but he does actually feel it. His high sprint speed and acceleration should be combined with his agility and his skill moves, in my opinion, to fully utilize his potential. If you're using him out wide or up front, you can do a skill move such as a running scoop turn or a McGeady spin and then burst past defenders with that high acceleration and agility, and you will be able to utilize his pace to its fullest. There are some players that have really high pace that don't feel it. This is not one of them. He is rapid. So shooting is up next for Riyad Mahrez, and what is there to say other than the fact that this guy is pretty much fantastic. You can see his shooting stats on the screen. They are very, very good. Without a chem style, you don't really need to boost them up. Some people may feel like they want to boost finishing up to 99 just in case. However, I don't feel that it is completely necessary because he finishes basically everything that you put in front of him. His shot power, his long shots combined with the finesse shot trait mean that if you get on the edge of the box with him on that left foot, you can curl it far corner and he will bang it in basically every time. Now, the one thing that I would say is a slight downside is, again, the fact that he has a 4-star weak foot rather than a 5-star, which is basically the only thing holding him back from being a 10 out of 10 in shooting. I mean, he doesn't have the greatest penalties in the world, but that isn't the biggest deal because you can just green time them. But yeah, that 5-star weak foot is just the one hold back because it feels like it limits you from feeling free with him. You do feel inclined to bring it onto that left foot because he's so used to it, and you don't have that full potential on his right as you do on the left. But again, because he's so good at dribbling, he can create space for himself so easily to get it onto that left foot. Tiniest bit of space and he can ping it top corner with a finesse. So very, very good card in terms of shooting, and he will not let you down in front of goal. This guy's finishing is top draw. Passing up next for Riyad, and what can I say? Pretty much perfect, to be honest with you. I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 here. This guy is phenomenal at passing, and I used him as a cam in a 4-2-3-1 centrally, and he was fantastic. His through passes, incredible. His short passing, basically perfect. Long passing, you could not tell that it was below 99. This guy was fantastic. And you also have some other stats that are in the passing section that also apply to shooting as well. So free kick accuracy has very, very good free kick stats, so you can bang some of those in. I unfortunately did not have the opportunity, but you look at his stats, you know that he's going to be great at them. Curve of 99 combined with his other shooting stats is one of the reasons why his finesse shots are so good. But yeah, his passing, man, the through balls, he feels like a top tier player. And that's one of the reasons why he's going to cost you as much as he does right now. Obviously, his price may come down after this review, but at the time of buying this card, it is over 1 million coins. And you feel that quality in this card. Again, we've already talked about his pace. He feels rapid. His shooting is very reliable. His passing is not going to let you down. Obviously, he doesn't have the 5-star weak foot, and that is the one thing you may shy away from, is passing on his right foot. However, I did not personally find that to be a problem. Okay, so the last part is the dribbling. It's Riyad Mahrez, right? Perfect. He feels amazing. One of the tightest dribblers that I have used on this game. You can see in some of the clips, some of the footwork that this guy has is incredible. He obviously has 5-star skills as well, so no reason to bring him down on that one. He can go in and out of skill moves incredibly quick because of his ridiculous agility and balance, his ball control. The stats are so high. The one thing that I feel like people might potentially be worried about is his reactions only being 83. Didn't find that to be a problem whatsoever. This guy was on point. Again, combining those dribbling skill moves, his 5-star skills, like a McGeady spin, and then bursting away with that agility and that dribbling, he felt fantastic. You can see some of the ridiculously tight ball control with either left stick dribbling or L1/RB. I don't even know what they call it this year, but that kind of dribbling was amazing. So he is definitely not going to let you down. Again, 99 stamina. You can go on runs for days. This guy is fantastic. I would highly recommend him, but let's get into the final review. So first up, we look at the alternatives and their prices compared to Riyad. So at the time of recording, he is coming in at 1.2 mil on PlayStation and 1 mil on Xbox, which, to be honest, for this level card, I honestly expected him to be more. There's a chance that he could go up or he could come down after this review. I don't know with this current market, to be honest with you. But alternatives that you have got that play potentially similar to Riyad. Foot Birthday St. Maximan. Honestly, he's not as good as Riyad, yet he costs more. I mean, he has the double 5-star, which Riyad doesn't. However, his shooting, his passing, physicals, they're not as good, and I personally do not feel that he is worth the extra coins. However, he does get better nation links than Riyad, so potentially easier to link into teams. Foot Birthday Di Maria, one of my favourite players on the game. I honestly love that guy, and I feel like he plays very similar to Riyad, but obviously has that 5-star weak foot and the outside the boot trait, which can be very, very nice. Coming in at less coins than Riyad as well. And then your cheaper option that is sort of a tester if you want to potentially see how Riyad would play is Jadon Sancho, who obviously his stats are quite significantly worse. However, he's got the 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, plays on the right. You can test out that style of player before you do dip in and spend over 1 mil. Now, in terms of the actual review of Riyad, pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, all amazing. Physicals, very, very good. His aggression with a chem style is not bad, and you can actually utilize that 99 stamina to get on a lot of runs, utilize him in basically every single attack that you have throughout a game. And I would also actually give him a good value for money rating, to be honest with you. Obviously, this is right on the day that the card has come out, so his price can fluctuate massively. This value could go up or down, so that rating would change as well. But this is him costing 1.2 million on PS4. Now, in terms of the pros, again, we've just been over them. Pace is amazing, so is his shooting. Like, his finesse shots are fantastic. His passing feels pretty much perfect, so does his dribbling, and the 5-star skills are fantastic. The only real cons to the card are the fact he has low strength, he doesn't have a 5-star weak foot, and he's a bit harder to get into teams purely because of his nation links. Other than that, there aren't really many things to say that are bad about him. Chem styles is a bit hit or miss as to what one you want to go for, because there isn't a specific one that I feel is necessary because of how good all of his pace, shooting, passing, and dribbling stats are. You could potentially go for something that maybe boosts up just physical and dribbling, for example, those kind of chem styles, because you may want to boost up his aggression, his strength, or his reaction stats. But play style, I think you've got it by now. Utilize his pace and his dribbling. Create attacks with him because of how good his passing and stuff like that is. You can utilize his really, really fast skill moves with that dribbling stats as well. He can play basically anywhere because of how good his stats are, whether it be cam, on the wing or up front. 1-2 passing is fantastic with him because of his attacking positioning. Finesse whenever you can because his finesse shots are fantastic. And yeah, he gets some very good strong links to Man City players. Unfortunately, that's about it really. Just get some soft links into players like Atal and players like that. But hopefully you did enjoy this review. If you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. Subscribe if you're new, if you want to see more. And yeah, that's going to be it for this. Thank you very much. Leave some suggestions down below for any more players you want reviews on. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.